and good afternoon. Cool cats, welcome. Maho Suero. Ooh, do I have a available slot for VIP for first for Cool Cats Welcome, or is he gonna have to steal the VIP to make that happen? Slash VIP. Cool Cats Welcome. Unable to add VIP, not enough slots. Tragic. You managed to do it, but you won't get VIP for it. It's been too long, and too many people need to be unvipped for it to happen. And hello, Feisty Boy 76, Talking Object. Usamatareto 05. Isn't that a sound clip from one of the Dance UK films? Nani? What on earth are you talking about, Quenlin? Sound clip? You mean the music? The music, the song Bleeding Out? And good afternoon, Cool Boy Mew. Hello, y'all get all that. If you subscribe to people on Twitch, you get fancy special emojis. Like, for instance, if you subscribed to me on Twitch, you would get the dreaded... what was it? Albon one. There it is. The dreaded Gussie emote. It's a good emote. The real good emote. Everyone loves that emote. They love looking at that emote. There's nothing wrong with that emote. It's a perfectly normal, healthy emote. But anyway... I forgot to put on T when I normally put on T. Then we have to stall a bit and then switch over to the scenes. I originally said, I believe last stream even, that this was going to be more Soul Level 1 run, but I'm kind of not in the mood for that. And I kind of want to test like the opening scenes and whatnot, because those are the ones that change the most. So, naturally and logically, I'm just gonna make a new file, probably on Nightmare difficulty, and just stick around. I think that's fair. I think that seems fine, right? I can just do that. There's no reason to not do that, right? I really want to get political. Well, if you can't do it in a way that makes people laugh, you probably shouldn't. Version 0.2 might actually wind up being the second to last patch that I release, because, like, why not just do a complete English release next time, right? With, like, the whole thing just, like, all translated, and, like, all that's really left at this point is just hand typesetting and fixing the context of the map strings, and then it's just done. Like, that's basically it, right? Seems like that may as well just, like, have a final release after that, right? Probably around August? Probably around August, maybe a little later in August. There's a lot of map strings. Is the banned politics/injection text fixed? What? Oh, banned potion injection text. Yes. Yes, that has been fixed for ages. That was one of the first things I fixed. I actually had that fixed originally in the version 0.1, but I accidentally reverted the file due to an issue with, how do I put this? So, the way I was translating the game wound up corrupting one of the common events in a way that caused it to crash on load, in a way that had something to do with the way the Steam achievements were integrated. So when I fixed the common events so that shit would stop crashing, I accidentally fixed the common events too hard and reverted them too hard to the Chinese version, which led to the banned potions injection text whatnot. And yeah, that's been fixed. That's all been fixed. I went over and redid common events. I won't be able to show them off via the debug horse, because I did make a fun little change to the debug horse. So, Oh man, does anyone even know what I'm talking about when I say the debug course? You've been here for the debug course. Let me go to my Twitter. I'm pretty sure my Twitter has a debug course on it. Pretty sure I posted about the debug course. Wow, that's thanks Twitter search. I searched my own shit and then you don't give me the shit. I love it. Needs to stop hiring Indians to do coding for the site. Okay. I returned it to Chinese too hard a sentence you never thought you'd hear. Yeah, that's how I sometimes you untranslate something so hard that it corrupts other files. Ankle matter? No, debug horse. Debug horse, right there. Right there. It says it underneath the text box top border. Debug horse. I modified the way this thing works a bit. When you first load up a save file, it checks if you're running debug horse. I mean, the way she's dressed. But, can I let it? Whatever. We'll get bad, it was in for a good cause. The way I set it up is that this actually runs a, what do you mean, bruh? Have you seen her outfit? Have you seen what she wears in Black Souls? I've seen strippers with better coverage. Anyway, it runs a script the first time you load into this room that checks if you are playing it in a test playthrough. It just does if test. If you're in the testing mode from the editor. And if you are, the debug horse is visible and gets marked as visible for that save file. And if you aren't, it's it just doesn't show up. That's kind of all of you, to be honest. What? You're calling me a slut, Hassan Matar, or is that just talking objects implication? Canonically, she wears that because blood is easier to wash off skin than clothing. That's certainly an excuse. You could do what they actually did with clothes back in the day and have like that waxy residue from like the processing that makes it so that blood just slides off and you can just wash it off with water. But sure, I guess. That's whatever excuse is needed to run around naked. I mean, it's a titty game. We all know that. We've all seen that. That's a weak-ass excuse. What are my thoughts about the current New York mayor? My lawyer has advised me not to answer that question. Those are my thoughts. I cannot express my opinion without doing what them kids would call a Fed post. I also upgraded this debug course a lot. Very proud of what I managed to do to this debug course. My brain has been poisoned. Very, very much poisoned by horses. Where did I put that horse? Hold on. Where did I put my horse poison? Here? Is this where I put my horse poison? Oh, Discord, stop being a shit. Discord! Why are you optimized? Like absolute dang shit. Ah! Oh boy, author type webhook. I can't look for a specific person. Did they just get rid of the ability to search for a specific person's like messages so I can't look at my own shit that I've posted? Is that what they've done now? That feels like what they've done now. Because like, why would you update software and make it like anything other than worse, really? Like, if you're gonna update software, the number one most important thing to do is to destroy the experience of the people that are trying to enjoy your software. Way easier than I thought. Don't know if I had a score. Easier than I thought. Well, that means you either did really well or really poorly. Never mediocre. Well, in Google's case, it's because of the theory that if they make you search longer, they can serve you more ads, and therefore they can make more money because they're having more ad views. Which is why they deliberately destroyed it to make it just everything just suck. It was a conscious decision rather than incompetence. It was genuine malice. Got saved to the right spot because Discord barely fucking runs anymore. Okay. Jesus Christ. Have I mentioned recently that I hate Discord? Because I feel like I haven't done that enough. Because, like, it's really bad, and, like, they should, like, make it not suck. And, like, optimize it, maybe? And maybe stop taking, like, pictures of everyone's cock and then leaking it all over the world. Like, that might be good. Anyway, I can finally bring up that, horse. Why are they all like this now at the same time? Oh, because they've stopped hiring people who are good at their job. Exploitation was a huge problem. It's overcorrected to uselessness. Yeah, you just can't find stuff with like searching stuff anymore. But yeah, this is what I meant by horse poison. This is what I mean by my brain was horsed by poison. Poisoned by horse. Has Jones' bone been leaked? I mean, it's technically already out there. I'm just not going to tell you where or how to find it. Anyway, this is the brain poison that has like corrupted horses for me. Yeah, this thing is like, when I hear horse, this is what I picture now. Like, if I hear horse in any context, this is what I picture now. This is partially why I've been referring to Torrent and Elden Ring as a goat. Aside from the fact that, you know, he's literally a goat. Ah, congratulations, Cosmonami. You must take, good care of your toenails. It's worse than the Berserk horse? Yeah, the rape horse. But yeah, this is what I mean by horse poison. Oh, that's horrible, Cosmonami. That's good work. You've managed to make me feel like a horrible disgust. That's rare. That takes talent. Yeah, whenever I think of horse, I just... You know what I think I'm gonna do, actually? Hold on. Hold on. I think I know what I need to do. I think I realize what I need to do. Hold on. Hold on. This is important. You will comprehend, and you will like regret your words and actions. Oh hi. Alright. Tolerance threshold a bit. I know you can't see what I'm doing. Just sit there writhing in anticipation for a bit. All right. You'll comprehend in short order. Object. Perfect. I'll just give that. Here. Down. I think I can move Skip Bob to the back shelf later. Actually, just way to do that. That. And just want to move him. All right. Perfect. The Dungeon Soup Pegasus. I do not remember the Dungeon Soup. Oh, Dungeon Soup, not Dungeon Meshing. What the hell is a Dungeon Soup Pegasus? Am I a P-star? I mean, like the thing from Mario? The switch that makes things all like, no, I'm not a P-switch, what? Anyway, what's the Dungeon Soup Pegasus? And does it have, like, human, like, hands instead of wings? And it flaps them really hard to fly? Dungeon Soup Pegasus is something you have to experience firsthand. My description will not be adequate. Well, then I will Google it. Images. Dungeon Soup Pegasus. Oh, I think, yeah, this is the one that's like really weirdly sexual for no reason. Can you make the debug horse have human feet? I could, but I feel like that'd be too much effort for no particular benefit. I think I've seen the Dungeon Soup Pegasus somewhere before. Ah. Man, my neck is stiff today. I need to do more squats. Anyway, well, I could totally draw a version of the debug horse with human feet. That's just like a lot of effort for no reason. I don't know, I'm a big fan of doing like lots of effort for no reason. Not in this case in particular. Football 1776 is a web novel I never thought would exist. Nani? It would be funny to like the one guy who opens this in an editor and looks at it. Like no one else is going to see it. It's totally cunt content. Did I get some food and drink and some stretching before? I got some food. Not as much as I would have liked, and I still need to get tea. But I forgot to get tea, so it's like warming up. Why am I trapping frames all of a sudden? Where are my frames going? Trapping frames? Disconnection? What's happening? Why is my frames trapping? My connection is still strong, ain't it? Is this like on Twitch's end? I assume this has to be on Twitch's end. Well, that was weird. Hey, Twitch viewers, Twitchians. Did y'all see some frames trapping? Or was it just fine on your end? Was that like YouTube? It hiccups from my okay. Yeah, I mean my internet speed didn't go down. I'm just gonna assume that's on Twitch's end. Anyway. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I particularly want to ramble about before I switch over to the actual game. I can't really think of anything particular. I hope my tea is warmed up enough by now. Probably not, though. But, yeah. I don't actually, no, there's one thing I want to ramble about. I'm not actually sure I'm going to stream this next week. I've been streaming like this every Wednesday for like a year now, and I kind of want to do something different for a bit, but I'm not sure what I want to do. But I wanted it to, maybe I kind of wanted to be 3313. I like B3313. I'm a big fan of B33. Do you think 3-sentence space probes watching humanity become immortal and playing football for 1,500 years is entertaining? What? Chungar Chudness Days. No, Chudness Says. Chudness Says. Chudness Says. What does Chudna say? Yeah, I don't know. I'm probably gonna be 3313. Platforming's good for this all, after all. And I don't know if it updated or not. I don't know. I haven't thought about B3313 since like the last time I streamed it. I don't know if it's different now. I don't know if it can start over. But like, I fucking love B3313. It's infinite video game, but no video game. It's perfect. I love infinite video game with no video game. Oh, whoop, there went the horse. That was not what I meant to delete. Hold on. Hold on. Let me fix this. I can fix this. In fact, I'm gonna put a black outline around this guy. Make him just pop that much more. Make you all suffer that much harder. Now you get to see every individual toe outlined in full detail. Isn't it wonderful? Isn't it great? Ah. Censor his feet so when people ask why, reveal his feet. I mean, I could. Something you said of maybe how you can think of debug and hack test games. That's just arbitrary code execution. That's a different thing. Yeah, hold on. I think that'd be like a blur filter. Want to do it like that? VFX blur. Okay, Gaussian, median, radial. Do we not have pixelates? Oh, there's pixelate. Okay. Let me just get the censored version out. Give me just a second. Then I can overlay them. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Censored feet. Yeah, I agree, GA5701. You should come over to Twitch. Did I just highlight its feet? No, I censored its feet. I censored. Look. I'll drag open another copy so you can see it more clearly. Them toesies is pixelated and censored. It is approved by the Japanese moral commissions and complies with their indecency laws. Them little piggly wigglies ain't gonna cause no problems for no one. Not sure how, but censoring the feet made it worse. I know! It's perfect. I can't get off now. Good! You should not be allowed to get off to this. That should be a crime. I want you in prison. Football 1770-76. I don't really read web novels. Also, Rigid Town LA, why would you even ask here? Do you think anyone here is a foot guy? Come on. Come on. I wouldn't hang out with foot guys. I have, like, standards. They're not high, but they do exist. Yeah, shit, this bitch of the earth. Some things you shouldn't be allowed to have on any earth, not just this one. And masturbating to this thing is one of those things that you shouldn't be allowed to have, ever, period. This is not something you should be jerking it to. You should not be jerking your peanuts to it. Statistically the most common fetish, I believe. I think the most common fetish is like... You know what? No, I'm not gonna finish that sentence. I'm not gonna finish that sentence. I'm gonna get tea instead. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get some tea. Oh wait, that's not the right one. Alright, we're back. Why are these gears here? Go away, gears. You don't belong here. Why are you still here? I told you to go away. Why? Why? The fuck? Fine, I'll get rid of myself, I guess. You're supposed to self-delete, but like, what the hell? Alright, Woozle, you want in? Come on, give me a fucking call on Discord. I dare you. I fucking want to fucking bet we can make this happen. I'm shitting right now. See? See, all hat, no cattle, this motherfucking long rat. And let me fix the game. Weird. No, it's still there. Actually bizarre. All right, whatever. God, this opening theme is so nice. It's so nice. Anywho, CEO of Intercourse in this chat. What? Can I know about a fan of my entire life that's all across the cool edit on TikTok that I'm obsessed with it? Manifesting audience for the phone man, me. You know, we're the CEO of Intercourse. What? Nope, scrolling up did not answer my questions. Anyway, hello, Woozle. You swear the dev was trolling with a difficulty selection screen. What makes you say that, really? I'll see, alright. Oh yeah, it's Woozle's birthday. Everyone wished Woozle a birthday. Not necessarily a happy birthday, just a birthday. It's not your birthday. Birthday, Woozle. I have your birth certificate, and it says every single day of the year. At 10, go to school. Is this game better than Funger? In certain ways, yes. Wash yourself, get dressed. Scores of negative news circulating around the school. I'm gonna bring throwing knives. Is that bad? It is. You should go have a birthday party every time it's Woozle's birthday to make up for it. Anyway, congratulations, birthday boy. You're another day older. Gotta say though, it is kind of weird how like at least a third of the people I know having a birthday this year. It's like everyone's having a birthday this year. What's up with that? Throwing knives are free damage. Let's just take those. Arborist, spirits influence around the country, naturalists, environmentalists, all sorts of characters. Oh, yeah, that's a thing, a rule. Everyone has a birthday every year? No, I don't have them like half the time. I know that there's a bunch of people who are eternally 18 because they just stop having birthdays, you know. That can't possibly be right. Oh, well, happy birthday, Cosmonami. Yeah, the thing about Arborist is that the developer wanted the translation rule to be that if it is a Chinese term from China, then it should not be localized. But if it's an overseas term from not China, then it should be localized and anglicized. So YQ is becoming... God, I wish I was forever 25. Try adding 10 years to that. Well, 10 years that is still only in the ballpark. Multiple times without having a birthday. Yeah, that's because they keep giving you their birthday, Woozle. They don't get birthdays in decades because they're giving them all to you as a present because you're the birthday boy. But yeah, things that are not from China, or Sina as it's been localized as, are not going to be, like, left with their original term. So YQ is becoming Arborest because that's how the dev wants it. That's what he wants. Also, does wish completely divorced from reality. Thought seldom knows her mind. How do you feel about this environment which surrounds you today? How do we feel, chat? Do you have any strong opinions on this environment which surrounds us today? Is it pleasant? Is it dreadful? Is it kind of mid? It's pheasant. Got it. What does it do? It gives us a thing. Forget the Arborest amulet. How was life at the time? It was hail. Let us go. Otherworldly heat. August, autumn, restlessness. 5 years. Baja Zora War. Worlds at peace. Nanora. It was hard is greater than normal. It was a nightmare is greater than hard. What? Anyway, I really don't like the localization Aurora. That's what the developer wanted, but I can't think of it without thinking of, like, that one VTuber who's like Nanora. It's got, like, pink hair, heterochromia, talks real stupid, curses in English from time to time. I think HoloLive, maybe? Sometimes goes nah at people instead of Nanora. I don't remember who. But, like, I can't not think of her. It was hard, it was a nightmare. Oh, that's what you mean, Relayley. I see. Gotta be more specific of that VTuber. Pink? No, purple, green, heterochromia? Sometimes a crown on one of her outfits, possibly HoloLive. Definitely Japanese. I don't really, like, watch VTuber, because, like, what kind of loser watches VTubers, right? So I don't, like, know who that is, but Luna? Luna? No, Luna's like a pony. What? No, Luna, no, that's a pony. You can't fuck with, I know there's probably some overlap with, like, My Little Pony and VTubers, but it's not, they're not the same thing. Actually, I was gonna say Twilight Sparkle isn't a VTuber, but I don't know if that's true. Princess Luna. Yeah, the pony. I just, I don't want to say for certain that there's probably been a pony VTuber for a long time. I just don't know if there's, like, an official one. Like, there's that one Kimono Friends VTuber, English, can't remember her name, Karagi, I think? That's like an unofficial Kimono Friends VTuber. But I don't know if there's an official pony VTuber. I feel like there probably must be. And I feel like they may have had the most horny and degenerate chat imaginable. How does one become an official VTuber? Typically by getting licensed out to do that by a company. The difference between indie and official. Like, there's pony theme, like My Little Pony themed VTubers, without a doubt. I haven't found any, but I assume they exist. An official one would be like a Hasbro making an actual, like, Twilight Sparkle or whatever her name is as a VTuber. The American Army. Oh, are you talking about that one Navy VTuber that blew up recently? She's actually been at it since, like, 2017? It's just that everyone saw her thing randomly blow up and was like, oh! Stalking anarchy pony? What? Explain yourself, Mew. I need an answer for that. What? The fuck do you mean stalking anarchy pony? She has the name here. Oh, there's a pony that you think resembles Stalking from Panty and Stalking. Okay. I was thinking there was like some kind of official collaboration and was about to start finding a list of names and addresses. Becky Cutie, well-known artist in the Brody community. All right, yeah, see, I knew there had to be at least a couple. I just don't know if there's an official one. It feels like a thing that would happen, but I think also Hasbro just like totally fumbled the pony ball at some point. Deliberate cover-up. World was no better than it was. Nothing was a conspiracy theory. There are no official ones. All right. Mope is huge in China, really? Yeah, we'll just start with 40. I like the number 4. Yeah, with the fan base, it's probably for the best, but you have to keep in mind they love G4 and got a ton of fucking awesome merch, and I hate them. I want that merch. Woozle, it's time for you to invade China. I believe in you. But, yeah, it feels like an official China VTuber, or not China VTuber, China VTuber. Yes, the country of China as a VTuber. It's like that burnt peanut guy, but it's just a 3D model of the country of China. Yes, Woozle, you have the mandate of your of heaven in your, like, 3-inch little paws. On average, who says that? I can spot those dark circles beneath your eyes from miles away. Did turn in pretty late last night. Miles away. Genuinely thought you were a panda or something. Super scary, I tell you. Not that fat. Absolutely adorable, which is like a panda, which incidentally I know is not fond of. Not a fan of them either. Anti-Panda Coalition, Shuangjiu County. I wonder if is this? I'm gonna Google this because I don't actually know. Shuangjiu County. I mean, there's Shuanghu, there's Shuangji. I don't think there's a Shuangjiu. I think it might be fictional. Yeah, that's what I was assuming now, really. But I don't know any of like China's states, prefectures. What's even the term for stuff in China? That's how little I know of China's geography. And hello, Dogluski. What was I really about? I was really good at something. What was I thinking? What was I thinking? Actually, what are they called? Are they states? I have to Google this. China, states, provinces. What are they called? Provinces. Gotcha. Wait, is that also what Japan uses? No, Japan uses prefectures. Why are some things prefectures versus states versus provinces? The difference between states and prefecture and province. There's no real answer apparently. Yeah, they all can basically just be whatever. It's completely arbitrary based on whatever the person felt like when naming it. Got it. The real name of Mexico is the United States of Mexico. It has like 30 states. Okay. What's in between a king, an emperor, and a monarch? Monarch is a term that encompasses any centralized ruler, such as a king or an emperor. A king is the strongest guy within an ethnic group who rules over them. An emperor is a guy who rules over multiple ethnic groups. That one's easy. King is just like a guy who's strong enough to rule over all of the local like chieftains and whatnot, basically. Almost exclusively through military might as well. Call emperors kings of kings? Yes, because emperors typically reign over kings. It is the highest position. Human supremacist, so you admit it. Admit what? That you're a spy for the pandas, vile traitor. King of Britain is an emperor. Yes, technically yes. Although, don't tell the Irish and the Welsh this, but genetically they're the same as the Brits. Between an empire and a dynasty? A dynasty refers to a succession of rulers over a specific period. These foids are such chuds. Yeah! Yeah, no, there's an awful lot in common between Lei King and, or Yu King, I guess it would be. And them fighting words, chuds. That's why I said don't let them say that, because those are fighting words. They'll pick a fight with you. Oh, just wait till I do like a solo Elden Ring stream again, and I can ramble like an hour about the particular history of most weapons in them. I know so much about many things. Anyway, was I? Oh, right, foids, foid chuds. Yeah, Yu King is like, honestly, she is very Chudjack. She's sort of like Tomoko meets Chudjack, like their hypothetical offspring. Especially with how hitting them with the int J stare is just absolutely just, like, it's an option basically every conversation line. You can just stare at people uncomfortably. Everyone's like, why are you such a creepy weirdo? And then she responds by staring at them harder. Any weapon that I want to talk about? A weapon that I want to talk about. I'm gonna talk of what's a chud. Don't worry about it, Mahasuero. You'll find out eventually. You'll learn what a chudjack is. It means, literally, cannibalistic humanoid underground dweller. But also, yeah, the Woozle gets it. Woozle's a chud. I'm a chud. Anyone who has slightly or even mildly controversial opinions online. Yeah, you can't afford it. But no, weapon that I want to ramble about is the halberd, because it's not a weapon. Or rather, it is a weapon, but it's also why hybrid weapons suck. This is a video that I wanted to make, but decided not to make, because I think it's an interesting thing to talk about. I spent like 3 hours before I even get it to the tutorial. But, definitionally, hybrid weapons will always suck. When will I release my next video? When it's done. It'll probably be a video for this about 0.2, and then after that, it'll be all Fang Yu memories. But anyway, rambling about hybrid weapons. Yes, the halberd was popular because it's its own weapon. It's not a hybrid weapon. Someone put a spear on an axe and made an axe spear, and it got really popular and got its own name, so it stopped being a hybrid weapon and started being a weapon category. And this is the key thing. A gun pistol was always a gun pistol and not its own weapon category. It was always a hybrid because it wasn't good. Axe pistols are the same way. If a weapon hybrid is genuinely good, we just have its own name for it, like halberd or bayonet. The bayonet is actually a hybrid weapon. Someone tried to hybridize a gun, specifically a rifle, with a spear, And people were like, wow, this fucking rules. This is the greatest weapon in history. And everyone started using it. And they gave it the name Bayonet because it wasn't some shit-ass hybrid. It was an actually legit weapon that was good. So good we still use it today. It's like the most Nagant of guns. I know what I said. Shut up. Anyway, from acquiring all memories, you gain the ability to cosplay Fang Yu. You want 2 eggs, only have 1 egg left. Oh, the humanity. That any different? God. I'm still kicking myself for not buying those moist nuggets when I bought them. Like, way back in the day, I remember seeing someone selling moist nuggets for like 50 bucks, and I was like, I should buy like 300 of those. Because, like, it's... A Bayonetta being a hybrid is thematically kind of perfect, I guess? Yeah, moist nuggets. Hello, Rupa. $100 on my mail order, right? They used to be so cheap and plentiful, and now they're not. A lot. How a lot, a lot? This is why I keep getting weight. Wish I could have afforded even one. Same. Also kind of wished I wasn't in a communist hellhole where you're not allowed to own guns. When I was, fucking looking at them and wishing I could buy them. What is my least favorite practical real-life weapon? The pocket knife. Not because it doesn't work, but because it's a pain to deal with, and I've been stabbed by them a lot. She's such a dork. I am dropping frames again. What the hell? I don't think it's a speed test. The speed thing. My speed should still be fine. Why? Is this Twitch? Is this YouTube? YouTube doesn't seem to be dropping frames. But it seems to just be Twitch, and it seems to basically be shitting itself. I think Twitch is shitting the bed. Because YouTube doesn't seem to be having this issue. Yeah, just no connection over on Twitch. What the hell? Also, Quinlan, it's fine. RAM is important to download. I'm willing to put up with that. Oh, well, Twitch seems to have recovered because now that we can hit data with them again, I was uploading data at 300,000 kilobytes per second, which probably caught it all up. I think it's just Twitch. Why do you mean a rip stream? It's still up, right? You don't need to picnic basket about it. It's just Twitch shitting the bed. Yeah, my stream's still up. It's fine. Just fucking refresh. You just put that in chat. Go refresh. There we go. Yeah, 100%. There didn't seem to be any issues over on YouTube. So, must have been Twitch shit in the bed. Maybe let go, pretend we're strangers. Reasonable. With enough clothes as is. Undershirt you're wearing is pretty old. Goes for a lot of your other clothes. Gallows. I'm not Frenching. Too bad, talking object. You're gonna get Frenched one way or another. Everything is fine. Yeah, it's fine. Oh yeah, fun fact. I spent like 2 days trying to figure out what the fuck was going on with the map name displays in the top left to completely rewrite how they were handling it, and it was just a nightmare for reasons that were stupid. Have I played Crimson Desert? Nah, if you haven't seen me stream it, I haven't played it. I basically don't play video games except on stream, or grinding for Forbidden Memories off stream. The rest of it is working hard. At 10:18 p.m., George Jolt. Find some answers. No reaction whatsoever to the blood, it's fine. Open the door. And hello, Zelia Blanc. Yes, the translation has mostly been cleaned up by Relele. While I've mostly been putting my effort towards item descriptions and weapons and whatnot, Relele over there has been cleaning up like the actual map scripts. What is the least favorite position you have ever worked at? I'm so tempted to make a sex joke, but I'm a say-so VTuber, so I can't. Dreads, shrivel the face, severe signs of corrosion. Eyes can't see, you're hurt pretty bad. Poison has no cure. What is the most boring weapon? Langsword. Honestly, I kind of want to go with Langsword. I want to be generic sword and board human fighter. I am a say-so VTuber, Cool Cats, welcome. Were you not aware? I'm very say-so. Like, name one say-so thing I have never not done. Longsword of the Chud weapon. True. I feel like longsword or like greatsword is the most chud-coded thing. The sort of like 80s fantasy thing. Oh, I think I may have forgotten to, yeah, this is fucked again. All right, let me write that down. Why is Twitch shit in the bed again? Hold on. Well, it doesn't matter then. I would actually respond when I call your name. I mean, I got no reason to not drop those soul crystals on him right now, right? God, why is Twitch continuing to shit the... I know it's not my connection. YouTube has having no issues over here. What is the lore behind the dead guy? He's some guy who was, like, working for the Alliance as part of the Champion Project. And you can find him in a couple of audio logs near the end. should have named that light Chud. You are correct. I'll rename him later to Chad. Also get equipped. That's really good, actually. Dang. He was pretty important. Yeah, but he's important in the way Oscar of Astoria was important. Look at these black dots there. I don't remember seeing those before. Run around a bit more for stuff to, What is a say-so? Say-so just means a family-friendly VTuber. It is VTuber slang for, like, pure or clean. Summoning downwards. And it means that I don't make sex jokes. How am I not one, Hassan Matar? Name one unsay-so thing I've never done. Name one. Just one. Okay, I'm gonna need to fix that. Hold on. This is why we play test, people. Yeah, it doesn't make sex jokes. I don't collab with women. Arcane chant. It's not worth it. Light trap. Yeah, I think Japan is great. I mean, could throw just a couple of knives. Just a couple of knives. Just a couple. Oh, I'm out of knives. Healing, I don't really care. We're just gonna kill. Yeah, like idol culture. I'd stay in this Echo of the Void. No, Woozle, do not sex the infinite darkness. Is it the Japanese entertainment? You really do have an incredible ease with which you badmouth other people, don't you, Hassan Matar? Black Velvet Thorn. What am I gonna neuter my pet? I don't have a pet. Isn't Woozle my pet? I would never keep a ferret as a pet. Retire Strange, skip scene. I think this is out of the cleaned up parts. Everyone is some manner of ist, no exceptions. I mean, everyone's some manner of ist. It's just a matter of whom you're being ist towards and who you're not. All right. All right, to choose. Angrily bumps your cheek. Whatever. Okay. I misread that as I'm kind of like an Uber, and yeah, ulcer makes more sense. Oh, I should show off the secret fourth ending. Hold on. All still the same. Okay. Oh man, what the hell is the kerning on that? I'm not satisfied with the way that script rebroke the lines. I don't want to have to do it manually by hand again. Might have to do it manually by hand again. Oh wait, I need to not hit that checkpoint. Damn it. Oh, I think I can just die here and have it work. That'll be fine. We'll just die here. That'll be faster. Almost. Oh yeah, most of the troops have, had their dialogue redone and look nice now. Huh? 55, let's go. You've asked me that before, Isamatar, and the answer is still no. Okay, no, dying here did not do it. Yeah, this is the third time you've asked. You must suffer for my art, Jones. I don't want to suffer. I just want to make money. You can die in the tutorial fight, but if you die, it has a thing that sends you specifically instantly to the, I just saw that the name was wrong. Let me write that down. And map names. Roselia, don't turn this into a thing. Do not make this a meme. All right, my goal here is to actually just die. Because dying in the tutorial fight has a special second thing that sends you to the title screen directly. But dying without resting at a bonfire, I believe, gets to the empty person secret game over thing. Because it fails to... did I already hit this by mistake? No, I guess not. Weird. Maybe it's because I died there and it gave me a last checkpoint. But yeah, if you die with an invalid last bonfire, it just gives you the empty person ending. Which, apparently I'm struggling to get. Extra space between names and the I after them? No, really. I believe it's actually a unique thing that also happens when you die in the credits. It's sort of a fallback default game over with a unique graphic. Dying in the tutorial fight last I remember just sends you back to the title screen. All right, well, guess if that's the case. Go get the hammer, maybe? Oh, no, the extra space is just because those characters are Unicode full-width stuff, and I don't think it's a non-full-width version of the Roman numerals. Like, they just look like that. That's just what the characters look like. I only had recently discovered those numerals existed, and they appear to only be inside the Japanese section of Unicode, which I think is fascinating. Rose, wait. Oh, not your skills. Yeah, they're not like the letter I. They're special full width things. Man! I can't even get a gosh dang turn in. Even with a backstab. There we go. Not what I meant to do, but it's fine, I guess. Hey, we got a shield. Also, yeah, you can see that all the stuff has like 3 lines nowadays. Nowadays? I guess nowadays is blowing up close enough. That make it much easier for you to tell what the hell's going on with here. Wonder if I can shield parry him right now. Let's try it. Absolutely not. We're too much faster. Oh, wait, no, we got it. Why do we heal a bunch? Because we buried? how reliable parrying actually is in like boss fights and whatnot. Most metal real-life gimmick weapon. If I had to pick one, I'd probably go with a lantern shield. It's maybe more tactical than metal, but it's like a shield with 5 spikes and sometimes a gun. That's pretty metal, right? Man, that attack comes out fast. Good God. I can't nail the parry timing at all. Holy crap. Fuck it. Let's go for twice. Why did it parry though? What? Come on. Come on. That's fine. And this should definitely parry, right? But I should probably like heal a bit first. Is it just not parryable? Is that the issue I'm having? That it can't be parried? It's just that that's just not an option to begin with? Because that's what I'm feeling. Oh wait, I have the deadliest weapon of all. Get fucked! Rock remains amazing as far as weapons go. Legitimately one of the best tools in the game, just period. Buy 30 of them the second you can. Let's fight fierce swing a sword you on me is hoping the gods are on your side? Yes. That is the only moral way to fight. Everything else is cheating. You just have like a bajillion. Oh, we're going to a medium shield. Yeah! Grr. Got Slash to stun him so he can't escape. God, everything has so many hit points on this mode. Everything has so many hit points on this mode. It's deranged. And they're so fast! Ah! I need levels to make anything possible. I mean, technically it was all moved into English like a while back. And this patch is mostly like cleaning up the English to be legible instead of just like barely functional. Wait, I should get the hat. That's good. Yeah, let's go again. Same dialogue as always. I want excellent advice. Well, ask for some. All right, we've got the very important hat. I should probably translate the backstab animation at some point. It's gonna be a pain though. Oh wait, that was the wrong person. I thought I was on King. All right. You know, if I can already, if I can already counter with the sword, I probably don't want to parry shield, right? Like, that's just common sense? Oh wait, I've got excellent advice for you, Hassan Matar. You should become a Twitch sub. It'll make your life better. Trust. God, I just can't relax when I'm looking at my own work and seeing all the errors that I still need to fix. Makes it difficult to stream this. Currently in debt to buying too many Steam games? Then you won't be going into new debt. You'll just be experiencing what you're used to if you buy me a Twitch sub. So it's even more fine, right? I should probably level up, actually. Oh my god, yes, I've played Trench Warfare, but only in real life with a gun. Welcome to LQA? Live quality assurance, I see, yes. I think I cleaned up a lot of this dialogue myself at some point, but I might have overwritten it. Huh? Oh, that's interesting. Something about the insertion thing that I used completely broke this. Talk is having the same thing as leave. Linguistics quality assurance? I see. What's going on with that? This is why I playtest! Warp take you, what the fuck is that game? That one. What is going on with you? Brand. And interesting. So the choices didn't get updated properly. What the hell's going on with this? I'm gonna have to rewrite the code again. Womp womp. How did that even happen? Extra 5 weeks. It'll probably add at least a couple of days. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck happened with this or how it even happened. Well, I guess I can tweak this live. Interesting. Yeah, the indentation on that is all fucked. Oh, yeah, it's gonna be another pound of bug fixing. Yeah, something desynchronized the choices. I think I know roughly what and why. But I'm gonna have to do a bunch of work. Oh, this means a delay for 0.2 because as the game currently is, it's actually just totally unplayable. Oh, I think the issue is that when inserting new 401s to handle word wrapping, it didn't properly track indentation layers when inserting the new 401 and just assumed it would always be like 2 or whatever. And the result of that is that a lot of things happen. Similarly, I don't think I properly updated a lot of the choices, but I think that's because I had that in a separate part of the script. I think I can just run it once, though. Because the text boxes themselves, the open prompt thing, is correct, but the labels that the script uses to know where to jump to are broken. Well, that's a pain. Since this is presumably... Yeah, it seems to have happened to all choice text boxes. You know what? I know it's a short as hell stream, but I'd rather spend time fixing this than like continue to stream on a broken version. How bad is that? Bad, but also not surprising, because like most people who actually like Funger are 13, who are just like, ooh, penises, haha, edgy. Especially after like the first little bit ago. So yeah, I guess I'll just unfuck this and end stream for now. I know it's short as hell, but like I think the game is broken and doesn't work properly is probably a good reason to Like, it's pause stream and get back to playtesting? So... I'm just gonna raid a Randon, fuck it. He's live. I like Randon, he's a cool guy. Ozelia, I'm going to kill you with a trench. I'm gonna pick up the whole trench and beat you to death with it. I didn't say it was supposed to be a 10-minute. I said it could be anywhere from 10 minutes to, like, multiple streams because of how just totally fucked that game is. Anyway, on Friday, it'll be another attempt at the Final 6 in Yu-Gi-Oh! But, for now, get the heck out of here.